And for some godforsaken reason, everyone thinks it's, okay to absolutely lose their marbles and just yell at the top of their lungs. But I have a headache right now. And honestly, I can't even remember the last time I haven't had one, but regardless, is it okay if we just keep the volume down for today? Thank you. I know it's not really a problem with you, but it's just, I have to push out a disclaimer. You're my 8th student today. Yeah, it's been a day. Yeah, but what brings you here? Is everything okay? You don't typically see students coming in on their own time during lunch for help, so I'm guessing this is pretty serious shit. I'm sorry, excuse my language. But it's serious. Oh, okay. Well, if you just need some help with some basic mentoring and scheduling, that's absolutely fine too. Yeah, no problem. And you can go ahead and start eating. Yeah, I know they don't give you enough time as a student. Yeah, go ahead and eat up. Your mom packed that for you? You packed it yourself, look at that. I admire that. Very nice. I'm eating the school lunch, not because I choose to, but it's kind of out of necessity. It's not all bad though, at least on Tuesdays. And Tuesdays, yeah, we just don't talk about the rest of the week. Anyways, so you need some help with some basic, study tactics. Is that what it is? Okay. Well, I do understand that it is rather difficult juggling classes and work and your clubs and all of that. That's definitely one of the biggest step-ups that you're getting coming into this grade, but just know that this is totally doable and that everyone is capable of, multitasking and getting all of this done. So if you just need some pointers on studying, what time of the day do you just have the most, uninterrupted time to get said studying done? Okay, well, yeah, I get it. I understand that you are very busy, but this is one loophole that I figured out when I was back in uni. One thing that I would do, I assume you commute a bunch as well. Whenever I'm on the bus or when I'm commuting to and from class and club activities, I would listen to my audiobooks and I would do Quizlets. And yeah, when I'm driving, I'm doing Quizlets. Hear me out. You can cycle through and listen to the audio transcriptions of the flashcards. And I found that as a great way to just get that constant, kind of like passive exposure to whatever content you need to study and master. Yeah, because a big component with, mastery for a chapter is just consistency, and you can allot specific study hours, but if you're not doing it enough and you're not consistently thinking about it and, mulling over whether it be definitions or dates or, I don't know what class this is for necessarily, but if you are trying to remember, more patterns and types, definition type studying, that's one of the best ways to remember it. At least that's the success I found in it. Okay, as for your essays and projects, not gonna lie, that's, kind of take what you will, but do remember to not force yourself into the habit of, rushing until the last minute. I know we all do it. I still do it. But one way to kind of, I guess, work around that is when you are first receiving your assignment, when you first get your prompt, whether that's in person or online, as soon as you get it and you read it, start working on it, preferably day of, and especially within the same hour. Like, really jump on it. You don't have to finish it. Hell, you don't even have to get halfway through it, but get your big ideas down. Get your foundation work done as soon as you can. That way you don't have to stress about it. Because one thing that I hated about pushing things off to the last minute was that even though you weren't doing the work until the day of, you're still stressing about it and thinking about it, right? So by getting that framework done as soon as you can, then you can really enjoy the time of you either A, procrastinating, it's okay, or B, genuinely taking care of whatever else you need to, because you have a lot of classes to take care of, by itself. So just do know that if you kind of layer this in with the beginning and then the end, it breaks it up to be way more easier if you do end up rushing it at the last second, because the hardest part is starting. And if you set up that groundwork, then you kind of build this momentum that stays in limbo. I don't know, I'm terrible at analogies or whatever, but you'll be able to theoretically pick right back up where you left off and be able to steam through the rest of the set assignment or paper. Again, these are all just tips that I've learned and I've applied for my own study habits. They've worked for me, so let me know if they work for you. I know a couple of the other students that I've mentored before, they've told me that, it helps out, so. Also, another kind of like tip, make sure if you have the time, try and talk to your professors and your teachers after class. It's not so much about what you can learn or, what you're asking,